Welcome to another Failure Friday. I am Actor Joanna Bronson, and I'm so excited to share with you some things that I've learned from my very first horror film short. So, in the process of creating this very first short of mine, I was straight out of college thinking I'm going to put my own studio together and I'm going to make my own short films, and here we go. We're just going to make them. And in this short film, I had a small cameo. So some of the biggest lessons I had from shooting my very first short, which by the way to this date hasn't been finalized, and this was 8 years ago that I tried to do this. It was unfortunate and I had to let it go, but these are the things that I learned and I hope they're helpful to you. So the biggest thing that I learned on this first shoot was not to force it. You can't force it. If you can't find the right editor, or if you can't find the right director, or you want so much the result of your project to be this brilliant film that you bring to the masses and has an impact, that's really important, but don't force it. Like, if the pieces aren't fitting and the actors aren't showing up, or for me, I had a problem with the editing. All the footage was with my partner who was supposed to edit it, and I just never saw it again. It just fell apart, and it was unfortunate because so many people put their time into it. And those are the things that can happen. And I got some good clips out of it. The experience of it was probably the best part too. Our films are the end product is supposed to be the thing that you look most forward to. But honestly, the more I do this, the more I realize that you need to enjoy the journey. You have to enjoy the process. And if you pick the wrong people from the start, sometimes it's unfortunate and you won't know they were the wrong people until the end. But you learn with experience, and you learn to trust your gut more than anything. This is your baby, this is your project, and you want to protect it. So that being said, I highly recommend looking into the people that you work with. What are they working on? What are their daily habits like? Look at your project. See if it's too much for the first one. Like, if you're going bigger than 10 to 20 pages for your very first short that you're putting this giant budget together for, it might be unnecessary. It's your very first one. And the biggest things that I took from it were to find the right people, to have the right crew, the kind of people that know that because it's short and it's an indie, you're probably going to have longer days, and you're going to have hiccups, and you're going to have sound interference, and you're going to have people who who get tired and need breaks, and they need food, and like, these things are important. You want to take care of your people and make sure you make that time to take care of them, but you also need to take care of yourself. So that's some of the biggest lessons that I learned working on my first short, was just don't force the team and take care of yourself. It's hard because I know for me, like, there are certain projects and ideas that I come out with, and like, I have to do this right now. Let's just do this. You and you. Let's just go. Let's just do it. And then you end up at the end, you're in the editing room and realize, oh, why didn't I think of more B-roll? Oh, why did I not get more sound coverage? We didn't get ambient sound that day? Like, you just start, like, these are small things, and I'm sure some of you are like, oh, how could you forget that? And for actors, when you're learning how to do your own content, there are going to be things that you miss, and that is completely okay, because you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to enjoy the learning, and you're only going to do that if you pick the right people to work with, and if you only just go for it is the other thing. I'm not saying put your project on hold for a whole year. I'm just saying don't steamroll it. Take some time. And if you're not hitting your deadline, it is what it is, guys. Like, move on. It's not the end of the world. This is creation. This is art. This is something we're supposed to enjoy. And what's the point of enjoying it if you're just going to steamroll past it to get a result? It won't be worth it. I promise you. So please take the time, get to know your crew, and really, enjoy the process. That's really the biggest tip I can give you. It was a horror film, and it was a great concept and fun, but unfortunately just didn't get done. And years later, I've still got, in 2 years, I've put 60 videos up online. Like, that's something. I learned something from it to get me from there to here. So I hope this was helpful to you. I hope it motivates you to keep going, because you're going to keep creating. Every project that you make, no matter how it turns out or who you worked up with or what was the outcome of it, if you're a true artist, or you're a creator, or you're the kind of person that this is your passion and love, it doesn't matter. You're going to keep going. So please enjoy it. And please share with me what you got going on. Show me your first projects. Let me see where you're at and the things that inspired you. Please comment and share below. And here at A-Hole Productions, we're always trying to motivate and inspire you. So please, please, please share. See you next time, guys.